Hey guys, Nerdy Andrew here. Universal Orlando Resort has finally released more details about their upcoming water park, Universal's Volcano Bay. Having been announced last year, they announced very little detail as to what's to come to the park. They've only revealed the name, the theme, and a couple of concept arts then. But now, Universal has revealed even more about what's to come for their third park, as introduced in a video showing a first look as to how it will look and feel like.
Introducing a water theme park like no other. Universal's Volcano Bay. A relaxing tropical oasis where every carefree moment is inspired by the belief that water is life.
It's relieving to know that Universal is saying that water is life and not Shrek.
This is where you'll make the most of every splash, every scream, every breathtaking thrill. Welcome to a new kind of vacation paradise.
Oh man, I'll have to say, this is probably the best first look teaser at an upcoming attraction that I've ever seen. You know how other theme parks have upcoming attractions that aren't done yet, but they already release a teaser of the attraction that doesn't look as realistic as it should be? Well, this is how it should be. I'm just blown away by how close to realism this teaser looks. It's almost as though the park itself is already open.
Welcome to Universal's Volcano Bay, the third amazing theme park.
I also can't believe how Universal is actually marketing this park as a theme park rather than just a water park. In fact, they're just calling it a water theme park. Were you guys confused? Did you guys want a water park but didn't want to let go of the theme parks just yet? Why don't you guys be like Disney World and just call it a water park? Or I guess you guys want to be unique and not at all similar to Disney World in any way.
Universal Orlando Resort.
Yeah, still trying to hype up that new logo, huh? Just gonna leave that in every video from now on? Yeah, well, keep trying. But of course, when they mean more details, they didn't just mean that first look video. They also revealed just a little more about how the park and its amenities are going to be laid out. Well, by revealed, I should say teased. When they stated in their blog post that they found a way to get rid of long lines. And they made it so you don't have to carry your tube. And they also spread amenities like dining throughout the park so you don't have to hike up to the front of the park for a bite to eat. Now, I haven't been to a water park in a while, so I'm just gonna take a guess that most water parks make their guests walk on their tired feet like sweaty slaves towards the entrance after being on the water slides just so they can get something so their stomachs will not make them die of starvation. I mean, it's just a guess. Well, at least Universal is definitely making the water park experience more easier and relaxing for their guests. I mean, how much more relaxing can it get after also having two-story cabanas as seen in the first look video? Well, how about also mentioning that they brought the mindset of designing a world-class resort to create a water paradise? Now, I'm not entirely sure what that means. Maybe they're talking about the building as seen on the right over here, and speculating that Cabana Bay Beach Resort, which is right next to where Volcano Bay is going to be, is also going to add this building to their resort while also being very adjacent to Volcano Bay. Or maybe they're just saying that the water park will feel like a resort paradise. Either way, this building is definitely something. Because they also revealed 4 themed areas that are going to be in the park, all themed from different Polynesian influences like Hawaii, New Zealand, and Easter Island. May we see Squidward's house, please? So the first and center land in the park is called Krakatoa.
Krakatoa!
I think it's pronounced Krakatoa, but whatever. It seems that Krakatoa is the 200-foot tall volcano that will serve as the iconic centerpiece of the park, which will showcase majestic waterfalls by day, and then illuminate blazing lava by night. I guess you could say that we found the home of Shark Boy and Lava Girl. Also on a side note, while their blog post says that this area is called Krakatoa, their main website just simply calls the area the volcano. Well, some web designer didn't get the memo, did they? I don't know if this is like a typo thing or whatever, but I'll just let it go for now.
Let it go!
Stop! Well, let's see what slides take place at the volcano. 3 of them seem to be trapdoor slides. Dang, trapdoor slides seem to be getting more popular now, are they? Not to mention they are some of the scariest types of water slides to go on. I mean, you don't know when the trapdoor below you is going to open, making the very start of the slide even more thrilling than you think. We have the Kala and Tanui Serpentine body slides, which will both intertwine and freefall along 124 twisting feet. Then there's the Ko-Okiri body plunge, which will race with a 70-degree drop plummet 125 feet through the Krakatoa volcano, and this will be the first water slide in the world to travel through a pool filled with guests. It had me at through the volcano. Yep, I want to ride this slide now. We also have the Punja Racers, a high-speed race through 4 different enclosed slides featuring manta-shaped mats. Are you sure you guys didn't steal this idea from SeaWorld for their Aquatica water park? Because if you did, good job, you guys have hearts. They also mention a secret attraction where all they say about it is that it'll be like nothing else in the park. More like nothing else in the universe, huh? Get it? No one? Okay. Well, whatever the secret attraction is, I'll definitely stay in the loop to find out what it is. Moving on from Krakatoa, we have Wave Village. This area is pretty much where the main pools are. Yeah, pools. Meaning not just one, but 2 different pools. There's Waturi Beach, which of course, like every water park, is the wave pool, and also includes a white sandy beach and a choice of either 1 or 2-story private cabanas as mentioned earlier. And then there's the Reef, an adjacent leisure pool with calmer waters and exciting views of riders speeding through Ko-Okuri Body Plunge. So now we know what that pool with guests is. This kind of sounds like the pools at Volcano Bay Hotel, where one pool is loud and has more going on, and another pool is quiet and has less going on. It's obviously not going to be that quiet, it's just more or less noise, I guess. But hey, it's a water park, deal with it! Next area is called River Village, where we have the Kopiko Wai Winding River. This is basically the park's lazy river that passes through the volcano's hidden caves, featuring spontaneous water effects and a journey through the Cave of Starwood. I must go on this adventure! I mean, that sounds very immersive and not to mention adventurous. Dang, this park has me excited even for the littlest of thrills. The Tot Tiki Reef, a toddler play area with spraying fountains, slides, and even a kid-sized volcano.
Aw, it's a little baby volcano. It looks so cute and tiny. I love you so much.
Next up is, Runamukka Reef. Oh, finally, a reef that I can run a mucka on! This one just sounds like one of those water tower playgrounds that have water slides, blasters, sprinklers, and all topped off with one giant water dump bucket. So basically, the water park at the Nick Hotel. Oh, wait, I'm sorry, I mean the Holiday Inn Resort Orlando Suites water park. What, can't memorize that? Yeah, me neither. Honu! A multi-passenger raft ride that'll soar across a dual wall. Interesting name for it. Honu. What's a Honu? Oh, well, it's basically... Actually, it means green sea turtle, but moving on! Well, speaking of Disney, we have the Aika Moana. Wow, the movie's not even out yet and Moana already has her own ride. It's not even in Disney. It's not even including her in it. Wow. This one is also a multi-passenger raft ride, but much different from Honu. They say it will glide across bubbling geysers.
Bubbling. That's a funny word. Bubbling. Bubbling.
And the last area is called Rainforest Village. A water park area themed from a rainforest in a water park with a volcano at the center. Are you sure that Rainforest Cafe didn't want a water park? If they did, then the fire must feel a lot hotter at their volcano. This is where we can find Maku Meku, which is said to become North America's first saucer ride. Now, what exactly is this saucer ride? Is it like a UFO? Or is it like a saucepan where they cook and mix sauces? If it's that, then that sounds terrifying. And I mean that in a much more worse way. Actually, a saucer ride seems to be like a combination between a water coaster and one of those toilet bowl looking slides. But this looks like a lot more fun than you expect, so I'm definitely looking forward to seeing this ride in Volcano Bay. The next slide is called Pui Hai. Now, I'm not sure what this one is specifically. All it says is that it's a multi-passenger raft that will plunge you into darkness before bursting into a funnel and launching into a zero-gravity drop. I guess it's like one of those tornado slides, since they said funnel? I don't know, moving on. Oh my gosh. Oh yeah, and oh no, drop slides. Oh no, such a shame they have to name such a slide, eh? But they don't got me excited for the summer though. Oh yeah. Big summer blowout. Are they trying to be like the comedic version of Aquatica? First Runamukka, now oh yeah and oh no? That's like trying to retheme Disco H2O and calling it Turn Up. Anyways, the oh yeah and oh no slides are the ones where they launch you 4 or 6 feet above the water at the end. Sounds like fun, but also sounds scary. Just make sure you don't land in a very uncomfortable position as soon as you hit the water. You know, like, literally hit the water. Tiawa, the Fearless River. You know that fast-moving river that they have in Aquatica? Well, this sounds kinda similar, except a little more intense. Especially when they mention roaring whitewater rapids! And instead of life jackets, you're in inner tubes, so it's still safe, somewhat. Haniwa tubes, or unique Easter Island-inspired slides with rafts for single or double riders. Okay, sounds cool. Next, the last one they talk about is the Puka Uli Lagoon, which is only detailed as a tranquil pool where you can swim and relax. Okay, so aside from a wave pool and a leisure pool, there's also a tranquil pool. This literally sounds like all the pools at the Volcano Bay Hotel. Except while it sounds like a good idea for a hotel, this just sounds more, I guess, interesting. Like, that's it, just interesting. A tranquil pool, huh?
Tranquil, the only thing that could stand between day and night.
So that's all the details and all the slides that are going to be at Universal's Volcano Bay, and I'm pretty excited! Not to mention, this is also Universal's first water park for both Universal Orlando and Universal Parks and Resorts in general. I know Universal technically owns Wet n Wild, which is America's first water park, as well as permanently closing America's first water park. Real slap in the sunburn there, guys. But Wet n Wild wasn't Universal's park to begin with, since it opened 13 years before Universal Studios Florida did. That means Volcano Bay will be the first of Universal's original water parks. And with all the details I've heard so far about it, and with the opening just a year away from now, I think it's going to be absolutely Maikai Loa. That just means awesome in Hawaiian. I just learned that from Google Translate. I'm not of Hawaiian descent. That's pretty much it for now. Like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys another time. Peace! What?